Hello everyone, and welcome to another video edition of Chaotic Fringe. It's been a while since I've done one of these, and actually the reason why I'm doing this particular one is because of some recent events that have gone on that I just had to not just write about, I had to actually speak about. There's a lot of people that know what my name is, and even though formally my name is Reginald, I like going by the name of Reg. I do not like Reggie. Haven't liked Reggie since I was a little kid. I just don't like Reggie. Now, there are some people, some close friends of mine that do call me Reggie. And honestly, I don't mind them calling me Reggie. That's kind of my prerogative as far as them calling me Reggie. But I would prefer to be called I prefer to be called Reg. My parents call me Reginald. So, if that's my prerogative, if I go into, let's say, an interview for a job, and they say, well, so what's your name? And I say, well, my name is Reginald, but I like being called Reg. You know, I expect that they're going to call me Reg. And maybe one person might call me Reggie, and I'll politely say, no, I'd rather be called Reg. I figure that they will call me Reg. What I don't figure on happening is after you've asked me what I'd like to be called, and I tell you what I'd like to be called, and even though there's another way you could call me out there, if you constantly call me Reggie, and kind of the explanation is, well, you know, I knew someone named Reggie and they didn't have a problem with me calling me Reggie, so I'm going to call you Reggie. Well, you know, that's all well and good with the other person, but that's not me. You're talking to me, and if I want to be called Reg, I figure, you know, after you ask me and I tell you, I figure we call me Reg. That to me, with stripping everything away from it, is exactly the issue with the N-word. Okay. There are people out there that says, well, I know friends that use the N-word and I don't see why they can use it and I can't use it. I actually got a message from someone, which actually prompted this whole thing. I got a message from someone about an article that I wrote, and they said, well, you know, if those rappers would stop using the N-word, then everyone can stop using the N-word. Well, guess what? The rappers don't speak for the vast majority of Black America. I'm sorry, they don't. If you have people out there that are saying, we don't want to hear the N-word anymore, you would figure, humanly wise, with respect, you wouldn't use the N-word. You wouldn't be using the excuse of saying, well, until those people stop using the N-word, I don't see why I have to stop using the N-word. That doesn't make any sense. You have someone in your face that's telling you, don't call me that. That is disrespectful. That is hurtful. And yet people will insist that, hey, if they're doing it, why can't I do it? Don't think about it as culturally. Don't try to put some philosophical spin on it. Don't use the word. There's a lot of people that don't want you to use the word. So, my name is Reg. I do not like the word Reggie. So please, don't call me Reggie. And while you're not calling me Reggie, please don't call me the N-word. You can call me Black. I'm okay with Black. Maybe some people want to hear African American, and that's fine. So if you want to call me Black, you want to call me African American, that's fine. Now if you call me colored, we might have some issues, but I'm not gonna come jumping down your throat. Now if you call me the N-word, we're gonna have some problems. So call me Reg.